Hello everyone, my name is Diao Xingyu and my metric number is eppe1023, and here's the question 1. The ice curve shows interest rate and output combinations where the goods market is in equilibrium, and higher interest rate raises firm borrowing costs, reducing planned investment. Lower interest rate boosts planned investment, and the changes in planned investment affect aggregate demand, called AD, while the multiplier effect, higher planned investment, lifts aggregate demand and thus output. Lower planned investment cuts aggregate demand and output. And mapping R2Y pairs, for example, R1 to I1 to Y1 gives the downward sloping ice curve. That's all, thank you. Hello everybody, my name is Diao Xingyu and my metric number is eppe1023, and here's the question 2. When the labor market is in equilibrium, the equilibrium real wage is this one, and the equilibrium level of the employment is 4. The employment level of employment NF. Substituting NF into the production function, we can obtain the full employment output YF. If the price level falls from P0 to P1, the real wage will increase, leading to an excess supply of labor. The money wage will fall from W0 to W1 to keep the real wage unchanged. The level of employment remains NF and the output remains YF. If the price level rises from P0 to P2, the flexible money wage will rise from W0 to W2 to restore equilibrium in the labor market. The level of employment remains NF and the output remains YF. That's all, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Liu Haibo and my metric number is eppe1023. Today let's talk about the classical macroeconomics model. Question 1, F2G. First, let's look at question F. New balance after more money is added. In the basic economic model, we start with price level 5 and real output 400. This happens when money supply is 500 and money moves at speed 4, making total spending 2,000. If money supply grows from 500 to 1,000, we use the money equation. Money times speed equals price times output. So 1,000 times 4 equal to 4,000. In the long term, real output stays at 400 in this model. So new price level equal to 4,000 divided by 400 equal to 10. The new balance point is price 10, output 400. This shows a key idea. More money only makes prices rise, not real output. Then let's look at question G. Two with Fisher and Cambridge theories are alike. Both money theories agree on two main points. First, both say money doesn't change real things in the long run. This means more money only affects prices, not how much we produce or how many jobs we have. Second, both say money amount and price level move together. Fisher says money speed is steady. Cambridge says people's money habits are steady. This vision uses simpler words while keeping the meaning clear. Alright, here are question 1, F2G. Thank you.
Okay, let's start about the question 2 about IS question. And first, we must know the market equate. and it was a y minus y equal to c plus I and plus g. So we should know the c equal to 215 and plus the 0.7 and the y did. That means the self is 215, and the imaginary the cost is 0.7. So let's look the question 8. And the first steps, we can calculation the YD, and we can know the YD is 0.9y and minus the 20th. And we can calculation the C and look at this, and we can know the C and equal to 236 and plus 0.36 y. So and finally we can get the y. It was equal to 1,918 night and 0.19 and minus 514.154 and hours. And about the question B, and we know for the IS the cross, the y and equal to a minus the brs, and the r and equal to k. So we can look the r is minus 514 and 0.554. So we can get the r and equal the yes. And about the question 3, we have two stations. For the one is r equals 0.1, and we can get the y in the calculation is about 1,935.50. And when the r and equal to the 0.2, we can calculation the y and equal the 1,881.08. So we can look the final question. It's about the question D. We know the new g we increase the 100, so we get the new g is 315. And then we review the 17.2, and we can get the new y. He was equal to 2,259 and 0.46 and minus the 540 and 0.54 hours. So this is all with these questions. And
from part E, we know that the government spending multiplier is 4, and the government spending increases by 100. So the change in national income is y equals to 4,100 equals to 400. This means that every interest rate equilibrium income rises by 400. The original RS equation was y equals to 1,731.25 minus 750R. Therefore, the new IS equation becomes y equals to 1,731.225 plus 400 and minus 750R. So on the graph, both IS curves have the same slope, but the new one shifts to the right by 400 units. This shows that higher government spending increases income at every interest rate. Okay, so moving to the part G. Yes, the new IS curve is parallel to the original IS curve because the slope does not change. The change in government spending only affects the intercept, not the sensitivity of investment or the marginal propensity to consume. So in short, government spending shifts the IS curve rightward, but it means parallel to the original curve.
Hello everyone, my name is Liu Haibo, and my metric number is 8206990. Let's look at the question 3. First, we need to derive the equation for the investment saving curve. To find the investment saving curve, we start from a basic goods market equilibrium. National output Y equals total spending C plus investment plus government spending. We substitute the given equations for C, I, and G. After plugging in everything and simplifying, we get Y equal to 692.5 plus 0.6 national output minus 200R. Next, we gather the Y terms on one side. Y minus 0.6Y equals 692.5 minus 200R. This simplifies to 0.4Y equals 692.5 minus 200R. Finally, we solve for Y by dividing both sides by 0.4. This gives us the investment saving curve equation. Y equals 1,731.25 minus 750R. The second question is based on the investment saving curve equation. As in answer A, calculate the slope of the investment saving curve. The slope of the investment saving curve shows how income Y changes with the interest rates R. Our investment saving equation is Y equals 1,731.25 minus 750R. The number in front of R is the slope. Therefore, the slope is similarly negative 750. This means for every 1 percentage point increase in the interest rate, equilibrium income decreases by 750 units. The third question is calculate equilibrium income. Now let's find the equilibrium income at two different interest rates. First, when the interest rate is 10% or R equals 0.1, we plug this into the investment saving equation. Y equals 1,731.25 minus 750 times 0.1. This calculates to 1,656.25. Second, when the interest rate is 20% or R equals 0.2, plugging in Y equals 1,731.25 minus 750 times 0.2. This gives us 1,581.25. So higher interest rates lead to lower equilibrium income. The first question is draw the investment saving curve. To draw the investment saving curve, we plot the 2 points we just calculated on the graph. The first point is a 1,656.25 and 0.1, and print B 1581.25 and 0.2. We drew the straight downward sloping line so these two prints. This line is our investment saving curve, showing all combinations of R and Y where the goods market is in equilibrium. E. The fifth question is write the new investment saving equation. Finally, if government spending increases by 100 and the multiplier is 4, the total increase in income is 4 times 100, which equals 400. The original investment saving equation was Y equals 1731.25 minus 750R. We added 400 to the constant term. This gives us the new investment saving equation. Y equals 2131.25 minus 758R. The curve shifts to the right by 400 units, but the slope remains the same. Okay, that's the explanation from question 3, A to E. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain question 1 from the classical macroeconomic model tutorial, which is based on Fisher's quantity theories of money, MV equals PY. So first A. First, we need to know that each individual holds money equal to 1/4 of their nominal income, which means M equals to 1/4 PY. So substituting this into Fisher's equation, MV equals PY, we got 1/4 PY times V equals to PY. So simplifying, we find V equals 4. So the velocity of money is 4. Okay, so B, the question gives nominal income PY equals to 2,000 ringgit. Since people hold 1/4 of their incomes as money, so M equals to 1/4 times 2,000 and equals 500 ringgit. So therefore, the money supply is 500 ringgit. Then C, from the Fisher's equation, P equals to MV over Y. So we already know M equals to 500 and V equals 4. So MV equals 2,000. Therefore, P equals 2,000 over Y. So when Y equals 200, P equals to 10. So when Y equals to 250, P equals to 8. So when Y is 400, P is 5. So as real output increases, the price level decreases. Okay, now when money supply increases from 500 to 1,000, the new MV equals to 1,000 times 4 equals to 4,000. So we want to know total nominal income is PY equals to 4,000. And if the price remain the same as before, so we're not P equals to 10, Y equals to 4,000 over 10, which is 400. So at P equals to 8, Y equals to 500. At P equals to 5, Y equals to 800. So the new real income would be 400, 500, and 800 respectively. And the classical aggregate demand curve shows the relationship between P and Y given by P equals to MV over Y. So for the first situation, MV equals to 2000, that's 81. So for the second situation, MV equals to 4000, that's 82. So both are downward sloping curves, but 82 lies above 81. So meaning that an increase in money supply shifts to the AD curve to the right or upward.